compare. Steam servers acting like a nightmare. Rexics, that's right, it's Rexics the King. With gameplay so terrifying you want to scream. Welcome to the Rexics the King stream. Your heart rate will be supersonic as you run from these animatronics. Rexics, that's right, it's Rexics the King. The light of the crimson moon, that purple surfer still makes him swoon. There's nowhere left to run, we're gonna have so much fun. Rexics, that's right, it's Rexics the King. With gameplay so terrifying you want to scream. Welcome to the Rexics the King stream. That's right, it's Rexics the King. Now without much further ado, he's gonna start the stream for you. There's only a few seconds to go. He hopes that you enjoy the show.
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the final of my October streams. How's everybody doing today? Good to see you. I started a little bit late because I had to say howdy to Flex. You get it. I had to say hi to my daughter. Welcome, everybody. How are y'all doing on this fine October 30th? This fine All Hallows Eve. Hopefully you're doing delightfully spooky. I'm doing alright myself. Good same old going on, you know. Trying to get stuff all set for tomorrow. I still gotta look at a video for how to tie a bandana. I feel like do that like after the stream, just like so I have it like already tied and ready, so I just have to like put it back in my head tomorrow. I did a nice bike ride around town. A bit colder today, like more in tune with like what the weather like should be. There's like just that weird outliers of like the past 2 days. But still enjoyable. Just been talking artists as always. Speaking of course, nearing the end of the Halloween art contest. There is still some time. There's today, there's Halloween, and then there's like it ends on midnight Halloween, but there is like the grace period of 6 p.m. on November 1st, and like the judging will happen like fairly early on the November 1st stream on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Happening, but there is still time. So if you're working on something, it's like almost like done, like to get it ready, just like put it on Twitter, Blue Sky, or like respective Discord, just at Rexics the King so I see it. So you'll be entered and eligible for all them cool winnings. I already got some nice entries so far, looking forward to even more. As always. Alright, so today, I mentioned it yesterday, so today we're going to be doing work in Blender, try to finish the pumpkins, because it will take like at least like an hour or so to like render out the frames, and like an additional like hour or so to like put that into like the video or like a GIF file thing. So essentially like right after the stream I'll have to like set it set it to render, like get that going while I'm eating dinner and whatnot. Because I will not have time tomorrow to like do, I can't do the stream tomorrow. We do like the trunk or treat at like 5:50 or so. It's like I suppose like I technically have like a little bit of time, but like I still need to be able to do my my bike ride and like the route around and whatnot before then. So it would be like quite tricky to do that. So I need to like really get this finished today, essentially. The person who like mentioned, they said they didn't get it like done by today. Like the fixing on one of the pumpkin designs, so that won't be it won't be in this one. That might just be like it's only like separate side picture, just as like as an extra, you know. But I do got like some here. Got like get some stuff straightened out on it. Try another little design. Get the colors on. Get the subdivision. Get the like camera rotation, that sort of thing. We will get it looking good. Hopefully. And we'll be just chilling to music, relaxing on this fine October 30th. Just let me scooch this over to... hold on. Let me switch it to right menu. There we go. Blender capture. Alright, there we go. Alright, so here's what we have thus far. Hold on. And so here's like what you saw like before. This is like the one I made of like a different tutorial. It will still be there. It'll be on like the top or something. Maybe we could try and see if I could like try and sculpt out some of that a little bit, but it's gonna be like more the focus on these. So here's like the couple I got. Here's like first one I did is like the try and like do sculpt on that too, perhaps. Got the zone logo here. Tic-tac-toe, because that is what I did for my actual real life pumpkin. And this there was like one here, a sphere number 6, but that's like the little surprise one, which is like getting looked at by other person. And then we have this one, which will be another design. I was thinking of the Awesomenauts logo. It's like pretty simple, but it's like after sorting out these ones, you know. It's like a part of the thing. I think I showed it before. But like part of it is like with the subdivision traverse multiply. It's like something with the topology and stuff. So it's like here's like as it. There's like just like here it is as it's like normally there. Actually, I'll leave the I'll leave it transparent on a little easier to see. I'll start with that, and we do like the subdivision. Like try to make it like smoother, like. So this one has like subdivision on already. Like these ones, like I turned to like, hold on. Yes, like here it is like with no subdivision. And it's like here to like get like a little smoother. I'm gonna put like all the way to 6, but like that's a little bit. Oh, there we go. Put that back to 3. Yes, then on here, on this one, it's like a more difficult kind of like carve. But when I do the subdivision, take a look at this. Like the X's and the O's lose a lot of the stuff. Essentially, just like all becoming circles. So I want to like, I don't know, like adjust like the cut so it like keeps more of the like, integrity of it, stuff like that, while still being able to be smoothed. And like look better. So that's what I'll be trying to do before doing the extra design for this one. So let me get some music going. There we go. And let's get into some adjusting. So how is everybody doing today? Like how's your October 30th been going? I'll get that out of the way. I think I got like it's been going well for me. Like a pretty like normal. Oh wait, hold on, I see. I still have the X-ray on. That's why I was like poking out weirdly. It's just like a nice little standard day.
Hey,
Nice
how's it
little
going?
bike ride around. Hello, Schmorky. Good to see you. How are you doing on this fine day? XF to move the face. Let's see, how does that adjust it? Ooh, what the? Why did it do that? Hope you are doing well. Why does that happen? What the heck? Odd. Maybe if I... Maybe if I actually just, like, do a fill on this part. Somehow. Hold on, I'm getting, like, the behind of that. Let me do this. On a couple of tabs here, so I have multiple streams open. I get you. No worries. Yeah, I have a... Yeah, like right now I have flexes and cookie doughs on. I don't hear it, though. Like, I have, like, muted, but, like, I still... I try to pop in on, like, at least 2, unless I'm trying to get, like Twitch drops or something, because it doesn't work with that, oddly. Like, all the times I've tried it, only... Like, for, oh, let me do... There we go. Like, when I have it on, like, a multiple... Like, it does not, like, count them all, oddly. Oh, wait, no, it's, like, hold on, where's the... Oh, dang, I want the, oh, not that one. It's hard to hear. Like, just mine, or, like, when you have a multiple on? 3? Like, is the music, like, a little bit louder? Or just, yeah, like, the multiple... Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like, I tried a multiple stream... No, I want the... Oh, there we go. I didn't have it in edit mode. So let me hide this, just, like, a little easier. No! Don't shrink me! No! I'm small. I like that one. How do I want to, like, add a point. Yeah, small. I want to add, like, connect, like, from here to here, but it's, like, fill face, but I don't remember how you do that. I could... That might be able to work. If I can get, like, a specific point. I'm sure that will... Let's see. No, let's see, that seems... No, that still does it. I could drag it out, like, further. No, not that way. What if I do it like that? Almost. I see, like, I'm not quite sure. So it's like, you can see the cuts I have here. I did previously. I don't know why the subdivision at, like, just, like, completely encompasses it there. Like, turn it from a... Like, from the X into the little square thingy. Possibly I could do something with that in sculpting. I don't know. Let me try that. Sculpting. Like, I think there's, like, a, Oh, wait, no, let me turn it with the subdivision on so I could see. And sculpting. And maybe there's, like, a... like, a bit of, like, a erase kind of, brush, perhaps? Let's see. Paint, mask, draw face sets. Execute a Boolean operation on the mesh and a rectangle defined by the cursor. I don't know if that's what I'm trying to do. Let's see. This is sphere 6. I can't, like, zoom in any closer than that. Let's see. What does this do if I do, like, a box trim? That requires a manifold mesh. That's not the right thing. A mesh filter, cloth filter. Let me see. Sculpting. Like, I'd have to imagine there's, like, some sort of, like, eraser type of thing. Blender. Sculpting. Erase. No, not Control Z. The smooth tool. That might be it. Let's see. Next best thing you could use is C select in edit mode. Um, deselect. Let me turn color on. What does that seem to do? This is Blender. Like it's a 3D, uh, like an animation or like modeling type of program. I'm still like very much trying to learn it. Like I'm not any type of expert on it yet. But I'm trying to use it like to make these like little jack-o'-lanterns for Halloween. Okay, so it's like sort of like pushes it in, so I feel like that might be the right thing. I never got into Blender, but I tend to try it at some points. It's sort of like trying out. It is like definitely, definitely difficult. Like, luckily there is like tutorials. I did previously do the. That's probably not the right way to do that. I did previously do the clay strips, clay. I did like the donut tutorial previously, which I got like I got that looking like somewhat well. The main thing I want to try to do is like try to figure out how to like pose characters. So it's like because I like, are you familiar with a Source Filmmaker? Like, because I did that for like pictures and stuff like that. I am not okay. So Source Filmmaker, that is what Valve uses for like the TF2, like for Meet the Team videos, used for like a Portal 2 cutscenes, like all that stuff. So it's good for like, sorry. It's good for like a character, like making pictures and like animation stuff. Though I didn't do animation, but it's good for like posing and stuff. But it's like a little bit limited because it is older, so it's like there is more like characters or like character stuff you could do, or like actually make like you make like outfits or whatever. But like I don't think this is the right tool. So you do a lot with Blender, but it's a lot more complicated to try to learn. The Portal 2 cutscenes were amazing, though the quality was really good for its time. I would say they are still good. Like, still quite snazzy. Yeah, so it's like, so you can't like technically do more like with Blender, like all the sculpting and like meshing and stuff, but it is like a lot more complicated. But I'm like trying to try to like I tried to be able to make like better pictures and stuff. I'm trying to see. I don't yet find like an eraser brush, so to speak. Like there probably is one, but let's see. Flatten, contrast, fill, deepen, layer, inflate, deflate. Maybe. I think it pushes it out. That's probably not like the way to do it, but I'm trying to see if I could like. Or hold on, I'm trying to see if I could like cut out like this part, or so I keep like the cuts, because I don't know why it like just instantly loses all of it with like the subdivision. Because that's like what the subdivision for? It's like or making it like smoother. So I want to have like at least on 2, but then it like loses all of the tic-tac-toe. Like does it like here too? Yeah, like completely like goes away. But I am not sure why. Maybe I can just like so you can see it here. What if I do no, that just like takes away the whole thing. That's the edge. Another vertex. Delete the vertex. It's just like a big old gap. That's not the right way at all. Dissolve vertice. I'm about that with like the color on. No, it just like takes away that as well. Limited dissolve. No. I was testing like this, seeing if it edges. No discernible effect. I mean, so I want to keep the tic-tac-toe, but not sure how to accomplish that. Extrude vertices. There should be like... There should be like some way I could like move just that one specifically, but then it like affects like the other part itself, and it didn't seem like it had any real effect there either. Huh. I'm not sure. Maybe I could like on Alt H like bring that part back. I don't know. Let's see. I have yeah, because this one like works fine with the subdivision. Maybe if I do how does it look like just like this if I do the auto smooth? Or actually, oh yeah, I guess like yeah, the shade auto smooth it does already look like pretty well with like just the base, I suppose. It still keeps like the shape. And I could try that. If I take out that modifier then, and I gotta put on a solidify, and I got a notification. Ah, okay. Just a friend talking about Twitch. So now there's the solidify. Oh yes, I have like I'm gonna go back to that in a moment, but I do have like the a little tutorial that I was like going along with. So I was going to like try to like adjusting there, and then go back to that for like like doing the stem of the pumpkin and like other adjustment it needs to like make it look better. But I just didn't need it at this specific juncture. But so like an earlier part of that one was the solidify modifier, because you can see here it has like a bit more mass to it. It's like a meaty pumpkin. But this one is like a hollow. I mean, it's not like hollow inside, but it's like a paper thin. But that's because I did not put on the yeah, it's a pumpkin exactly. So I did not put the where is it? I did not put like a solidifier on this one yet. It does sort of like affect that a little bit. Maybe if I lower the solidifier, it does like sort of mess up a little bit, but I think it like changes if you like swap the positions. Or that just might be another like a later try to adjustment kind of thing. Yeah, so if I do it like yeah, that's not quite how I want that to look. If I do this with the if I turn that one like see how that like does it. Or hold on, let me go back to before the solidify. Okay, hold on. So here's the so I turned it on and off. It's like back and off on there. Then solidify, generate. So like mess up a little bit. Then do this so like goes inside. So like there's a little mask, but it does like make it look sort of like weird there. And it is like a different shape, so that's like somewhat understandable. It's like you would go like a further this way, like brings it in. That way, like brings it out. Both sort of like messing with the shape. Maybe I could like do another smooth, shade auto smooth. No, I did like weird thing. Let's see if I drag that like a little bit in. And that's there. Yeah, why does it get like all messed up when I do that? Huh. Do that. Hold on, maybe that's... Oh, wait, was that the issue? Uh, let's see, I can't really fully see it from the sides. I think it does need, like, the, fill. Mode simple. Mode simple, that's correct. I'm just comparing with the other one. Even thickness, fill. Wait, hold on. And it should be the fill. Offset is... Now, that part's the same. But it gets, like... messed up to try to, like, do the, drag in. Maybe I could do that with, like, this sculpt. Have, like, a bit of thickness. I do... Now, let me pause the music for a second so I can bring up the tutorial. Like, listen along, because I might have messed up a part on it. I'm not sure. Let's see. That's the stem. Oh, no, this is a different tutorial. I was using this one.
Step out. Let's go ahead and add another subdivision surface. And right here we can go 2 levels of subdivision, maybe even 3. Let's try it out. And now let's go ahead and let's add the solidify modifier to give this some volume, but we'll move it above the subdivision so it gets subdivided as well, like this. And now we'll just play with the thickness right here.
Yeah, that works normally.
Nicely. Okay, I guess this is fine. And you can still go ahead and, you know, make changes. So for example, if you want to cut away some more parts, it's very easy to do right here because this is still planar geometry. So yeah, I think I really like this. And maybe if you want, you can cut out the nose as well. So again, just make the cut and delete the face, and you have some more, you know, openings there. Right click like and shade smooth. So that's the pumpkin head.
Smooth besides that part. Huh. How do I... Slightly... It could just be like a center pumpkin. Let me see. If I go into sculpting, there should be like a smooth brush, I believe. Create sharp draw, inflate, deflate. Let's see. If I do it like there, every then if I like shift, it goes inside. Maybe. No, like sort of like draws that in. I don't know if that's quite right. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right way. Layer, fill, deepen. Maybe. I can see the shore. I'm not sure if that's right. Flat and contrast, plateau. Head out now, click a blender. No problem, Schmorky. Enjoy your heading out. Nice, you know, here we go. Here's smooth. That's what I was looking for. I appreciate you coming by. Happy... where's the... Nope, wrong one. happy Halloween Eve. And have a good Halloween if you do any of that. You too, thank you. Let's raise the radius and lower the strength, maybe. Actually, no, lower radius than that. I want it to be like specific. No, it's too low to do anything. I think that okay, that's kind of like working a little bit. It's all gonna look like kind of messy. Maybe? And that takes out the tooth, huh? Yeah. Well, there was like the other. Hmm. I mean, it looked different, but there's like. Oh yeah, so for this one, that was like the solidify, so it goes inside. The other one, I think it also had solidify, so it's a different point. But this one had like a inside sphere that's like used for the light, which I probably don't need if I have like the lighting parts. Huh. Yeah, it's like all strange. How do I make it look good? It's like fine that way, but it's like so it needs like the solidify for like yeah the texture back there, but then it gets like all bumped. I mean, also I suppose like it will be like partially dark, so like when I do the render, so I just gotta get like a bit of smoothed out on it, like technically. Huh. UV editing, sculpting, trim, maybe. Let me take out. Hold on. Sculpt mode, object mode. I move this to be the only one I see. Turn it into edit mode, X-ray. Just like hide this part so it's not like doing like an effect on the backside of it. And then sculpt mode. I just played recently. Maybe if I can move along the edge there a bit. Hell yeah, Yashihime. Move this way. Up. Not quite there. It's importing from this part. I do. Let's like do radius. Like see what that. Maybe. No, it's like a weird like. That face is getting like smushed in if I do it that way. Elastic grab. I can actually like drag it around. Maybe that's what I need actually. At least like a partially a smaller radius. There's like some way to adjust that, but I don't remember like offhand. Let's like move this part like in a bit. Although all it really does is like move in distance, so it's like not quite. That's not quite the issue with it. Like this kind of, or at least like partial effects. So then like this smoothing like works easier, maybe. Let me try the smoothing again. Now it's like a little. A little distanced. It seems that. Yeah, I just like there's still the push in. Yeah. Like obviously I don't even like know these. Doing that just like completely like destroys that, so that's not right. At least not on that strength. By lighter, smaller radius, lesser strength. Little tappy taps. There, a little bit there. Nah, that's not the right way. Crud. Yeah, I think I did like some mess up when I was like doing the when I was like doing the carving. I might have like just try like accept it as that, essentially. It does lose like a bit there. Where's the plastic grab? Move that. Like I might have to just like accept it as that. Just try to like make the light and stuff like look good. I'm not sure. Uh, layout. Here's like still sort of like weird, but I mean I suppose like no pumpkin carving I think really perfect necessarily. So it's like sort of fits I suppose, like in one sense. Let me see. So alright, so when I did like the subdivision, that's where it messed up. How does the solidify work with this one? Like if I drag this out. That sort of like still keeps like some of it while keeping the sculpt. Or not the sculpt, but the cutout. I walked 10,000 miles, 10,000 miles to see you. Every stretch of breath just to find you. Where'd the light I have over here go? Point. Oh, that's why it's only showing the yeah, it doesn't show there. It's if you on the keyboard, if you do the slash like question mark button, like shows it doesn't show like shows only that one the one model you have selected, but like it doesn't show the light and stuff after. Let's see, point. Which was the point I was using right here. There we go. Hazy dawns I read for you. Let's make this a bit brighter. Turn the color like a bit more comforting glow. And not quite that high. Get that. Where's that point I used for there? There we go. Temperature. Onto that. Up of that power a little bit more. That works. I search for you. The sad thoughts and hazy thoughts I read. Which one did I do that on? That's like a little bit. Turn it more of the orange hint. Wait, what? What's that one hitting? Oh, I'm hitting the wrong area lights. Darn it. Which one is it? All right, I'm hitting the. Oh, I was doing like the lights going there when these ones are points. Oh, I'm silly. Let's turn that a bit more this way. Just like position. Oh, it's going the wrong way. Darn it. Point. There we go. A little bit more orange. There we go. Down that a smidge. That works. This is a 0.2. Never mind. Color. Onto there. Crank up the brightness. Is the right one? No, it isn't. Which one? Oh, it's 0.01. I'll do this. Crank the power up a little bit. Like, not all the way. Because you have like a really hot candle like that, it's like a little bit too much. You're not trying to cook the pumpkin. I will have like the I don't think the world color like a bit too dark, so it will be like a little bit lighter. I still want it to be like a nighttime type of a type of a look. So it's like you see it like on the forest, I suppose. Which of these was it? There we go. 0.03 goes to the data for the light. Crank up that power. Adjust it to the yellow, a bit more power. Just like increase the size of it a little. You can like move around like the placements of it. Okay. So let me try to do some carving on this one. Do subdivision like right from the start, like a friend was saying, to like try that. So let's see. Select this one as like what I'm looking at. Move it there, turn off the X-ray. So let me add the image as a reference, like another one I'm gonna try to do if it'll look good. Here we go. Oh, it's not a transparent. This is like the Awesome Knots logo for it looks like one of the DLCs. I did change it up like a little bit, so it's gonna just like the not all the gears and stuff, just like the like the A on it is what I was like gonna try to do. If it like didn't also just like mess up the stuff. Move that there. Alright, edit. I think it's like this sphere? Yep, here we go. Alright, edit mode. Knife tool. Oh, let me get to you right. Oh, there we go. Alright, edit mode, knife tool. Spur you on to make you feel invincible. It's irresistible. Gonna beat you, yeah, I know they're gonna beat you. I'm long for a time to shine, I'm gonna take the world by storm. Yeah, I believe it, so long. That's like a pretty simple cut. Let's get it there. With that there. Try to do like less ones on this, just for like to try like help with the geometry. I cut it off there. Wait, what? Reference. Is this the one from the movie or from the game? Okay, the movie one like played last time actually. Which is weird. I have it on like shuffle, so it shouldn't be like popping up that often. Okay, but why did it like do... hold on, the pumpkin one. Where did the... Where did the reference image go? There it is. Never is join the fight. Take it star by star. So why is that like peeking out? From outer space. Oh, it's just close to the pumpkin. Oh, okay, I see. Live your dreams. There'll be no hiding place. It doesn't seem like it's actually a cut on it. If I do... Yeah, it doesn't show it on there either. I see a little incision, but... Not sure. Go back. I'm gonna try moving the image a little out. Let's try this again. All is fair in love and war. Fires in their eyes so bright. As to like, try just like a straight up triangle, see if that's like, if that like sort of works. Invincible. If I do that, okay, it does show up, but then there's like too many parts. But it does like have like the base looks. Maybe I can do do like the inner line. I'm trying to like cut like the wrong part. Okay. I was hitting the wrong key. Like the inner lighting part. To see if I can get it looking like somewhat decent. This way. Put it there. And connect it that way. Enter to apply the cut. Now then, go to Face Select. And get all of these. There. Oh yes, like the whole thing. That. X, delete faces. And if I do... I'll kind of still like keep some of the shaping. But also it's like pretty simple, so like if it didn't, that would be a bit worrying. It's not super snazzy, but that's fine. The boy, hello boy, welcome. There he is here. And it'd be like way too much to try to do other stuff around it. I mean, so I suppose that good. So then if I go on to apply that one, then do the solidify, see does that mess it up like it did on the other one, or let's see. Oh, some parts there again like stretched out. What is that? I don't know if that's subdivision. Now, what is... There's something there that can, like, all wonky when it gets the, What if I delete this vertex? I'm probably gonna take out, like, a big chunk, so that's probably the right thing. Yeah, no. Dissolve, perhaps? Dissolve vertices. Now there's that. Hmm. Quite peculiar. Okay, that part's normal. And if I do another solidify, is it still that same issue? Yeah, it does. Like that one like goes outwards weirdly. Huh. I don't understand. Yeah, Blender is weird. I want to add like thickness so it's not just like it's like a weird like paper thin pumpkin, you know? On there, have it on 2 normal there. No, I want the offset to stay the same. Maybe if I can, I can't select there. Huh. Very odd. Hmm.